It is indeed the winner.
Right.
Yay!
It is indeed.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. My name's Gilbert. Who's here?
Lussier?
That's correct.
Okay.
Gilbert.
Gilbert's wife, Dolly.
Dolly was here?
And Dolly, is it D-O-L-L-Y?
He sure is.
Okay. Could you tell us the circumstances when you bought the ticket and why you bought the ticket?
Yeah, I'm a former bartender. We had a bartender's meeting about 11 o'clock. It got done at 11, 12, 15. I stopped at the house. She wanted to come with me to see my mother at the Fanny Allen. She was in rehab. She had a stroke. She's out now. I said, my wife says, well, nobody can take care of the baby, so I was going to go head out by myself. She said, go ahead and go. So I stopped at Maple Fields, and I said, well, I need a coffee for this long drive. And I bought a coffee, put it up there. The guy says, which is Patrick, I believe, $1.45. I said, well, I want 5 Megabucks. He says, well, that's separate. Go on a second, no problem. And I always take Easy Pick. Always have. I'm a regular player.
How often? So every week?
Just every
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Was there anything special about that day?
Was his
It
birthday.
was my birthday. The numbers got pulled that night, the same day. Of course, I didn't validate it until the following Monday, but so I was bartending that night. I was 51 years old, made $51 in tips.
Did you know it was a winner?
No.
When did you figure that out? When you took it to the machine?
No, I went to, I was going to work Monday. I heard it on the radio station, Cool 105. I don't always listen to that station, but they said it was Albans winner at Maple Fields. I go, hey, I bought a ticket there. I go, no way. I just was in denial. I said, impossible. The odds were 1 in 5.25 million. So I just proceeded and did some errands till I was ready to go to work, which is 5:45. I said, I'll go get another coffee. So I go get a coffee, and I asked the guy there to give me the tickets that come out of the lottery machine. And then I just kept it in my pocket, and I didn't dare to look at it. I went to work, started working. The guy was training somebody new. He was on the terminal, and then I pulled it out, one of them out, and then I pulled the other one out, and I just said, bleep, bleep.
So you took to the store and he ran it through the machine at the store?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No, I like I said, I still in denial, and then I took it to my boss, and he got on the web, verified the numbers, he says, you better go home, you have a family crisis. And then I didn't validate it, I just didn't know what to do, so I was reading the paper, that mystery winner, and then the things that Gwen comes out and says in the paper about, he's probably checking to a lawyer, and he's probably checking to a financial advisor, so I set appointments for that. And then when I went and told my wife and stuff, it was just, I took it to Riverside Beverage. She put it to the machine, and this is when this one come out. It says, cash rejected, file claim at lottery with original ticket. So it still hasn't sunk in. I feel that I'm still dreaming. On the way down, they've been punching me all the way on down here, slapping me in the face. I said, well, I guess I'm not sleeping.
Can you tell them what happened, what transpired when you went home with your ticket? When you left work and went home?
Oh, when I left work, my wife says, what are you doing home so early? She was holding the granddaughter. I said, well, can I just come home and see my beautiful, wonderful wife? And she can validate that. And she had a smile ear to ear, and she said, well, you look kind of pale. I said, well, you're married to a millionaire. She starts, well, bleep, bleep, bleep. No, she didn't. She just started saying, you're kidding, stop pulling my leg. And tears started coming down her eyes. And,
There now.
and then we just embraced, and she put the baby down, we embraced, and that was it. From there on, it was just like, well, what are we going to do? I said, well, I'll tell you what, I wish I never wanted a ticket because I'm getting a headache.
Dolly, did you have any idea that he had a ticket that might be a winner?
No, I just told him, don't mess with me right now. I can't deal with this. I thought he was joking with me.
Oh, really? Huh.
I seen the ticket all day long, and I kept going, you're kidding. Check it again.
So he told you before he left for work?
No, he
No.
came home.
Oh, when he came home, he told you.
Yes, because he looked like, because the way he looked at me, it looked like there was something wrong in the family or something, because he was really pale. He didn't look good. And when he said, I come home to see my wife, he said, spend the day with her. Then he goes, because you're married to a millionaire. I was like, do not mess with me today. It was like, no.
So what happened is, Gilbert, you heard on the radio, then you went to work, you picked up a printout of the winning numbers, went to work for about half an hour.
It was about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Then you compared the numbers in your office, saw that you were a winner,
Yeah.
went to your boss's office, told him that you were a winner,
Yeah.
and then he checked it on the internet. So that was your
Yeah.
second check
Yeah.
to confirm. Then what did you tell your boss after it settled? After you made some decisions?
What did you decide?
Oh, I just told him I didn't know what to do.
No. He said you wanted to retire.
You went to work.
Oh, I asked him about my retirement, how long would it take? And he said 2 weeks. And then he said, well, I said, I can't make that decision today. He said, no, he says, go home, we have a family crisis. So we talked for a little bit, and he just congratulated me. And he said that when he heard me the news that I wanted to see him as ASAP, he said he had read that paper, the Free Press that morning, and said, I wonder if that's him that won that ticket. Because he knows I'm from that area.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a different job than the bartending job, is that right?
Correct.
What's that job?
I worked like a service sector for IBM. It's like a warehouse. We handle strictly all the chemicals and gases that they use throughout the line.
But if you're getting into jobs, he also has his own business of Aerovision and taxes. And
Advertising.
at one time he was a Mr. Recycle. He's the man of many.
And he has agreed to stay at work until the end of the month.
Yes.
His boss asked him if he could stay, and he is.
But they need his
We
help.
did a little bartering here. I was scheduled to work New Year's Eve and the weekend, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and I said, I'll stay if you switch that weekend. He said, done.
And what do you plan to do after you retire?
After retired, let the dust settle.